Alright everybody, welcome in, welcome back. We are on to episode number 44 of painting all 50 of our nifty United States, and today we are painting Missouri. And if you've been here before, you're probably wondering why I'm tracing this off the map and not just using the Memel stencils that I still have somewhere. I organized my art studio, now I can't find anything, so I had just went ahead and retraced it, and I'm getting it cut out and then tracing it on the canvas like always, and then of course we're going to get our state painted here. For the Missouri painting, I really didn't have too many ideas. I don't have a lot of interactions with Missouri. I've been to a close part of it because I am in a neighboring state a couple of times, and at one point in my life I did sell a previous motorcycle to somebody from Missouri. I did think they were a scammer, and I was not very nice to them when they first reached out, and I was like, quit hassling me, you scammers, and then they still ended up buying from me. So the people there are pretty cool and very forgiving from what I know. I do know about the arch. I think I've seen it before in my lifetime, but I don't have much recollections of anything else, so I went ahead and just went off of ideas you guys left in the comments. We're gonna get the Ozark Mountains here in the background and getting a nice colorful little sunset, and then getting this pretty little river. I don't know if that has anything to do with the Ozark, but it was in a few different photos in my research, so I went ahead and got a little body of water in here. And then for the Ozark Mountains, the photos that I found as a reference were very foliage-filled, hilly type mountains, so getting lots of shrubbery throughout here. If it's your first time joining the 15 Nifty, welcome in. Go check out all the other episodes you've missed. We're getting close to the end of this series, and it's been so great having everyone here, and anyone who's new is super welcome to be here as well. I always welcome comments with thoughts and ideas about the videos that you're seeing. Alright, now that we've got all of that greenery filled in, we're going to give it a little bit of a highlight here, and then give it a little bit of some more motion to our body of water with some white paint. Just kind of laying out all those little places where the water hits the land, making it look a little bit more lifelike. And then we're also going to have to get in here and add some more fun little colors of trees, shrubs, flowers maybe. I'm not sure, they're all far off in the distance when I'm seeing them, but I did like all of the red colored foliage that was on the reference photos, so I'm gonna just throw some of that in here on these little mountaintops. And then if you saw my, I guess, warning video for Missouri and the fact that I was not super confident in it, the arch is giving me a little bit of anxiety. I did see some comments about the state flower for Missouri, and I think people had said dogwood flowers, but I found another flower when I was doing research, and it looks similar to that, but it's a little bit different, and I just want to clarify what the Missouri state flower actually is, and I really want to throw some on here, just kind of on the lower bottom half of the arch, just kind of a little bit in front of it, but I need to know what flower I'm adding before I go ahead and do that. Just getting the arch on here, working in some highlights and some shadows. I did start to get a little too thick with some of the width of the arch over here, so I went ahead and just used some background colors to kind of tone that down, and then re-outlined little parts of it and highlighted it out so that it would be a little bit more well-shaped. And then I think that's looking pretty okay for Missouri. I've been looking at it the last couple of days after painting it on the map when I've been walking by and working on editing this video, and it's growing on me. I think I do really like it. I think I was just so nervous about how it turned out that I was unsure, but it's growing on me, and I think if we add those state flowers in front, it might look very beautiful. Maybe it doesn't need it, but as always, drop comments and suggestions in the comments with what your thoughts and ideas are on it. And then we're gonna go ahead and just get this glued up onto the map. I can totally paint the flowers on it up here if we need to add those, or if it's perfect as is. I would love to hear how you feel about that as well. Just a few more states and our map is gonna be done. I am a magical little painting fairy wizard who's here to grant your every wish, so let's get to it. That was not meant as a sarcastic entrance. I really do feel like a little painting fairy, and I just paint all the little things that anyone expressed that I should paint, and so far it's been going pretty well. But anyways, welcome in, welcome back. We are fixing up Missouri, adding some little hawthorn flowers into the front of the painting. In case you've caught any of the background details leading up to this painting, I was confused on what the flower was for Missouri, and I had seen something about dogwood flowers, but I misunderstood. It's the dogwood tree, not the dogwood flower, and then the hawthorns are the state flower, specifically the white ones. So we're gonna add those into our little arch, and I've already got the leaves up there, but it was super hard to see when I went in to do the highlight, and I was like, oh, let's bring the camera a little bit closer so you can hopefully see the cute little details of the flowers here. I really wanted to go bigger with these flowers, but I let the painting take control of the proportion sizes and just did them a way that flowed with the painting. If I would have gone bigger, I don't think it would have looked quite right. So they ended up a little bit small, but I think proportionately it is correct for this. The hawthorn flowers are super cute, very easy to paint. It's just 5 little white petals, and then the center of it is like a little lime green, and then I don't know what they're called, but there's like these little tentacles that stick out with little pink dots on the end of them. So I'm just getting in here with some final little details on those pink dots, and then touching the white back up where I got a little too expressive with the pink dots. And they're a little too small to see the tentacles on these, but if you see a picture, I think you'll know what I'm talking about. But I think that is just about it for our little flower addition to this painting. I'm going to bring it a little closer so you can actually see it. And then here, Missouri is completed with the rest of the map. Of course, let me know what you think in the comments below.